There was a young man who came to the monastery once, eyes restless, voice uncertain. He said, "I need to make a decision, but I don't know what I want. I feel like I'm frozen in place." I smiled. Not because I had the answer, but because I remembered that feeling too well. You see, we often think we are making choices, but most of the time, we're just following patterns. We say, "I chose this job, Owain," or "I decided to stay," or "I chose to walk away." But if you look closely, was it a choice? Or was it fear, comfort, a habit dressed up in logic? In the modern world, we're told we have infinite freedom. Swipe to love, click to buy. Choose your lifestyle, your beliefs, your brunch. But real freedom isn't about having options. It's about being aware enough to know why you're choosing at all. When I first arrived at the monastery, I didn't choose silence. Silence chose me, because I was too exhausted to argue with it. But over time, I realized I had spent most of my life reacting, not reflecting, saying yes to avoid conflict, saying no to avoid pain, postponing big decisions until they made themselves or disappeared. There's a story my teacher told me. A bird sits on a branch between two fruits. One is bright and sweet, the other is dark and bitter. But the bird fears choosing wrong, so it waits. And in waiting, both fruits rot. The irony? Not choosing is also a choice. Every time you delay the hard decision, to change, to speak, to leave, to begin, life still moves, but you don't. And slowly, the power to choose atrophies, like a muscle never used. So what does it mean to actually decide? It means you step out of autopilot. You listen before the world gets loud. You ask not just, "What do I want?" but "What do I deeply value?" A real decision is rarely loud. It's often quiet, like the moment you close a door. Not in anger, but in clarity. Like the moment you walk away from a path everyone else is chasing and realize you're still whole. Real decisions come from stillness, and that stillness takes practice. So, dear friend, what are you not deciding right now? A relationship you've outgrown, a job that's draining your soul, a dream you've buried under someday. You don't need to rush, but you do need to wake up, because life is not waiting, and the longer you float, the easier it is to forget you can swim. Sit quietly for a moment today. Breathe, and ask yourself, not what the world wants from you, but what you truly want to choose, with both hands and a clear heart. Because the only real decision is the one made with awareness, and peace follows awareness like a shadow. If this reflection opens something inside you, I invite you to subscribe to Practical Wisdom. Each week, we sit together, not to escape the world, but to meet it with calm and clarity. And if you feel stuck between two choices, maybe it's time to choose presence first. Leave me a comment below. What have you been postponing? I'm listening.